Gentlemen, start your engines.
Everybody have a good time tonight. Have fun. This is for your racing, boys, just like how we all started. Come out there and show them that we still know how to do it.
Okay, Morgan, you're up with the pace car there. What's the tack showing?
We're at 3,800 in second gear right now.
Racing with Jesus in number 89. Just glad to be alive and racing one more time. From Daytona to Homestead, we'll be there when we can to witness for the Lord and help our fallen man.
Okay, Morgan, caution's out. You're going to bring her down pit road next lap. What do you want us to do to it?
There are cautions on the track and in our daily life, but Jesus is there to help you with your walk of strife. Just trust in His name, on Him you can depend, and victory is assured when you reach the end.
We'll just get fuel, so make sure you pack her full of fuel.
Racing with Jesus, Morgan Shepherd and the crew. NASCAR Cup may not be ours when we're through, but the cross will be there for all to see, and a soul won for Jesus will be a victory.
All right, Morgan, looking like you're a little loose there, coming off 2 and 4.
Now one day the race of life will be done. If you trust in Jesus, then a crown of life you've won. But if you fail to trust Him, your life will be in vain. You'll spend a life in hell in exchange for worldly gain.
Took about 2 rounds down in our bar, and that should tighten us up.
Racing with Jesus, Morgan Shepherd and the crew. NASCAR Cup may not be ours when we're through, but the cross will be there for all to see, and a soul won for Jesus will be a victory.
You're clear, Morgan.
Make sure that nobody gets under me. If they get under me, let me know so I can get my race.
Racing with Jesus, Morgan Shepherd and the crew. NASCAR Cup may not be ours when we're through, but the cross will be there for all to see, and the soul won for Jesus will be a victory.
Ricky Craven hadn't even made his debut. Now Ricky and 71-year-old Mr. Shepherd are being given a chance to speak. Ricky, take it away.
Well, a real treat for me and an opportunity to have raced with this young man. Good morning, Morgan Shepherd. How are you this morning?
Good morning, Ricky Craven, and I can't believe that I'm talking with the guy that had the most exciting race that has ever been at Darlington, South Carolina. That was one heck of a race.
Morgan, you know that track is tough, but speaking of tough, they don't come any tougher than you. Now, I sat in the grandstands in Maine as a kid watching you race. I had what I consider a lengthy career in stock car racing with you, and now I'm 6 or 7 years retired and you're still racing. How do you do it?
Well, I love it, and God's blessed me with my health. So, you know, a lot of race fans, they'll ask me, when are you going to retire, Morgan? You're asking the wrong person. I'm here as long as the Lord wants me, as long as NASCAR will put up with me, and I'm just here trying to encourage people to do something with their life.
Morgan, all the years behind the wheel of a race car, and I remember a lot of them. What were the glory days? Can you share some of your favorite memories with us?
Well, hey, I can go back to by the way, I started in '67, and I think '69 I won 21 out of 29 races. And just tell the race fans a little bit how it's changed. Buy a set of tires for $100. I won 21 races. I had the left front tire on the car all year, changed the left side once, changed the right side twice, and now you buy a set of tires and you might get 10 laps out of them.
Oh,
and
if we
they
could bring
cost
back the old days.
$2,000. Yeah, it cost $2,000.
Congratulations on being part of the field today, Morgan. What's your objective? What's your goal for today?
Well, to finish stay out of, the way of the other guys, because I know our car is not turning well. Got a great engine, tried engine and thing, had to haul it down the straightaway, but we did no testing or anything, just come here and got in it, and it wasn't fair to the guys that's working on it to expect them to get it going well right off. But I'm just proud to be here, proud to got some great car owners, Kelly Owens and Archie from up here at Maine. There's quite a few people involved in this car, and got some sponsors on there that military.org. If it wasn't for a military, you or I, neither one would be here for this, to be in this free country.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Morgan, good luck. Thank you for being with us, and be safe today.
Thank you, sir. Thank you all for having me.
Morgan Shepherd says he's not racing against time. He's turning it back.
Who would ever thought I'd been here 47 years? I thought when I was younger, 40 years old is old. And now, I don't know what is old. I run like I'm 30.
At 72, already the owner of 235 top 10 professional finishes and 19 wins, Shepherd is trying to do something that's never been done before. Qualify for America's most famous stock race as a septuagenarian.
Just another day at the office for me.
Just another day at the office.
Yeah, it's just like playing chess or checkers. You got to make the right move.
At 200 miles an hour.
At 200 miles an hour.
Last year's Daytona 500 winner, Jimmy Johnson.
There are generations of fans and even drivers that hold Morgan in a bright spot in their heart and appreciate what he's done for our sport and his commitment to our sport.
His long road here began during the Nixon administration, but almost got sidetracked by late-night exploits. He says he was born again, saved by faith and roller skating.
The disco dancing, roller skating, 72-year-old professional NASCAR driver.
And I can still whoop the average man's butt. Ask the guy at Walmart in Vegas when I ran him down.
There is that, too. 3 years ago, Shepherd ran down a shoplifter on a Walmart parking lot.
When I hit him, he was on the ground, and I done had him face down. I never handcuffed nobody in my whole life, and I caught him with my left hand. I'm a right-hander.
Unofficial security guard, skater, and longtime supporter of those who serve.
He's an inspiration to those who put on the uniform. He brings dignity and respect. He has that never quit attitude, which is exactly what the military has.
Shepherd's here now racing for supportmilitary.org, which thanks to an anonymous $100,000 donation put together Shepherd's car number 93. The model's a year old, which means the team will need a few breaks to make it. He says, don't dwell on the downside.
It's the passion that you have for what you love to do. With the passion, you find purpose in life. And my purpose is being an influence on other people to better themselves. I'll sit on the couch all day.
One mission is already complete. For CBS This Morning, Jeff Glore, Daytona.
What God has willed, what God has planned, I only know at His right hand stands one who is my Savior. I take Him at His word and believe. Christ died to save me, this I read. And in my heart I find a need of Him to be my Savior. That He will leave His place on high and come for sinful men to die. You come a strange, so once did I. strength, my solace from the spring. Daddy who lives to be my king, once died to be my savior. Daddy will leave his place on high and come for sinful men to die. You counted strange, so once did I. Before I knew my Savior. My Savior loves, my Savior lives, my Savior's always there for me. My God He was, my God He is, my God is always gonna be. My Savior loves, my Savior lives, my Savior's always there for me. My God He was, my God He is, my God is always gonna be. My Savior loves, my Savior lives, my Savior's always there for me. My God He was, my God He is, my God is always gonna be. My Savior loves, my Savior lives, my Savior's always there for me. My God He was, my God He is, my God is always gonna be. My Savior loves, my Savior lives, my Savior's always there for me. My God He was, my God He is, my God is always gonna be. My Savior loves, my Savior lives, my Savior's always there for me. My God He was, my God He is, my God is always gonna be. My Savior lives, my Savior loves, my Savior lives, my Savior loves, my Savior lives.
Home from here, in turn 4 to the front straightaway. The winner of one of the biggest cliffhangers we've had in a long time, Morgan Shepherd wins it for the Wood Brothers.
Boy, oh boy. Good bunch of people. I tell you, they work hard on it. Well, the Jubilant crew is really giving Morgan a lot of congratulations and deserves so. I want to add, Morgan, great job there.
Oh, thank you, Glenn. I tell you, whenever the right front tire went flat coming off the fourth turn, I thought it was all over there. Our car was real good on the long run. Oh, man, the Sidco crew just performed like I don't know what today. Everything was just great.
What is it about Atlanta Raceway? You've had 4 victories now. 3 of them have come here.
Well, thank God for Atlanta. All I can say, we run good down here, and we're always in contention. And I just thank God it was a safe race today, and the Sidco Thunderbird come out on top.
All right, what about those last couple laps there when you guys were stretching that fuel mileage? Could you hear everything in that race car?
Well, the radios wasn't working too good, but they said something about saving fuel. And so when I got to the Quaker State car, I just kind of eased out of it and brought the car down a little lower in the corners, and I was just trying to save all the fuel I could.
Well, again, a great job, a great call by the crew, and wonderful day for Morgan Shepherd, the Wood Brothers, and the Sitco Ford Thunderbird.
First victory for Morgan since the fall of 1990. His 4th Winston Cup win, and he has won now for 4 different car owners, including, as Buddy and Neil have here at Atlanta, for the Wood Brothers. Great day.